Welcome back, denizens of the multiverse, to an online siege battle. We apologise for the content drought that we've had on this channel, but we are back and we are mixing it up this time with a online battle. We will be uploading a final episode for the Bactria Athens campaign soon, but for now, sit back and relax and enjoy this nail-biting siege battle.
Hello, hello, hello. We're about to start. The Greek world is under siege by the Roman world. Here we have 3 Roman allies. We got 2 Roman armies and 1 Masaesyli mercenary army that's coming to help. Fighting 3 Greek allies that are defending the city of Athens. For Rome, this Rome here with the yellow banner, that's Petey, that's me. For Masaesyli we got by Guntomek 1. And for the other Rome, which is over here, we have Zered underscore 27. And for the Greek players, we have AlexBek for Macedon, which is not visible yet, but you can see them right there, firing. Ompa 225 for Epirus, which I'm gonna have a great deal of fighting with, and Yashar underscore 0011 for Athens. And let's get right into it. First thing you might have noticed is this odd place to put your towers. You'd think those scorpions would be firing at my own forces, but the reason I've placed them this way is that they don't use their scorpion ammo against this ballista. So later in the game, I'm gonna put my troops in, turn it around and face it towards the enemy forces so we get to actually kill someone. And here we got the Bastion, the Greek Bastion ballista, firing and getting quite a few kills. We got 26 into some Desert Legionnaires who are a pretty valuable unit. You don't want to be losing them too easily. But we got the tortoise that are aiming to go right in there and deal with that. So what you can do is, if you have no way to get rid of this ballista, you can just use the tort, destroy it, but then you can't really use the tort after that. The same tort, you can't use it anymore. Here we got a Greek, a Athens ballista. We're gonna make a breach through this way as well. The more breaches, the more you spread out the enemy. And let's have a look what's going on this front. The Athenian player is preparing for to receive the Roman scum, they say. And yet the walls have been breached. Both walls at the same time. That's pretty rare, but pretty cool to see. But here we got some picked hoplites. Very valuable unit. Just waiting to receive them. We got another breach going on here. The Masaesyli player is just waiting. We got Macedon putting a pretty good layered defense. It's going to receive them at both ends. There's no way to run. And yeah, that's going to be pretty tough to break through that way. Do we have any action happening here yet? No, not yet. We're just waiting. Just waiting.
Mexican standoff.
We got a bit of a Mexican standoff here. The good thing for the defenders is these arrow towers. They keep firing, so what the attackers want to do is neutralize them sooner rather than later, because otherwise, look at that, they've lost 27 Hastades just to arrow fire alone. And yeah, another 21 over here, and they've lost, gosh, they lost what, 36 over here. So yeah, oh, we got another breach going on there, but no action yet. No action yet. We're 5 minutes into it and not much is happening. The pikes are just there waiting. Let's have a look on this other front. No breaches. Okay. We sure are taking our sweet time. We're about to make a breach on the right hand side of this front. We got Epirus coming to defend. Oh yeah, we're starting to turn around the towers, and I'll show you what I meant by not having them pointing forward to start with.
It's always about finding the right balance of not rushing in too quickly until all your allies are, set up in tandem to go at once, but at the same time, you don't want to wait too long as an attacker, because if you run out of 60 minutes and don't capture the point or kill the enemy army, then you lose.
That's a pretty cool shot. So let's see what's going on this side. So what would you call this side? Is this the west or the east?
East.
There's the east front. Nice. Because I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to directions. Ooh, some neat, pretty good balls of fire going over the wall. You don't want to be at the receiving end of that. Oh, yeah, we got some Romans over here, Hastades. They are on the walls now and are being received by some Tauric swordsmen. The Tauric shouldn't have a problem chewing through those Hastades. Unfortunately for them, there's some Rhodian slingers, which are probably going to be used to fire into the side of the Hastades, but well, I guess we'll see. Yep, and we finally break through the walls. We go through the walls. The first units, oof, they're not doing very good. 0 kills and only 73 left. 61 on this other side. Yeah, they are well and truly into the meat grinder now. There's no turning back. The advantages with such a defense is because if you were to be a bit further, say around here, then the Roman player could go and maybe get to use their pillars and do some damage that way. But they can't. They have to climb over this rubble, and they don't get to use the pillars. So they would normally get 20 kills or so by using their pillars. They get nothing. So yeah, that's really smart by the Athenian player to do that. Here we got some Hastades. They're just being... Ooh, they're not having their best day, that's for sure. 3 kills and they're already routing. The Tauric swordsmen have lost 8 somehow, probably to friendly fire. There we go, yeah, you saw that. It's quite a bit of loss caused by friendly fire, so... Yeah.
It's a tempting target when the enemy on the walls and they've got their sides or back to your archers, but those were only Hastades. The Tauric swordsmen could have handled it themselves, to be honest, and you could have saved his slinger ammo for greater threats that would come up eventually.
We still got the Rhodian slingers firing. Oh no, the tables have turned. Now they're being fired at. We got the auxiliary Syrian archers, a pretty elite archer unit, chasing them away. But yeah, here we got 2 more Hastades. They're about to rout. Ooh, that was a spectacle of light right there. Those Hastades are gone. Now we got some serious units going. Armored Legionnaires. They're really good units with 95 armor, but they're not having their best day either. Only 12 kills. Already lost 30 troops. This one 10 kills and lost 70. Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. But yeah, they're being supported by some artillery fire, which already got 70 kills. Not bad at all. So, yep, and we got some fire happening here. We got the mercenary Cretan archers firing against the Syrian archers. 2 elite units trying to rout each other. Let's see who's gonna win. Probably the Roman players got a better stand now, because there's only 3 versus 2. So yeah, I think they're gonna take that. See what's happening on this side. Oh. There's been some battle going on this front. There sure has, yeah. Unsuccessful, it seems. The Masaesyli player, though, it's about to pour some more troops in. Let's go have a look on the west front. It's all quiet on the west front, they say, but it's not.
Good movie, by the way.
That was a great movie. Do I get to show you the... No, I missed that. Not good. I was really hoping to show you that. But yeah, we had the siege towers firing into the enemy troops. So instead of having them firing onto a ballista they can't kill head on, you get to preserve the ammo and use them later to fire against enemy troops. Oh, we're gonna follow that. That's a good shot right into their archers and slingers. The Epirus player is putting up quite a defense here. It doesn't look too good for myself either.
Something I want to point out with attacking artillery is that you notice that the attackers are using either flaming or normal ammo, even though explosive ammo says it's best against infantry and stuff. The flaming and normal shots are actually better because they roll as they hit, which means they can actually have the potential to take out more troops than the explosive rounds.
And here we have, how many kills have we had with this ballista? 68. That's pretty good. This is a juicy target. You want to make sure you keep hitting it. You keep hitting it because you're gonna get some mercenary Samnite warriors, which are a pretty expensive unit, and you're gonna get some slingers and you're gonna get some archers. If you can take out the archers, it's gonna be much easier to conquer the city. But yeah, the Epirus player is pretty well positioned. Illyrian levies are not doing too bad holding the lines. We got some gladiators here. They only lost 6 troops and they already got close to 50 kills. Not bad at all. Legionary cohorts managed to squeeze through this gap over here, and they might have the chance to get to use their pillars. Let's have a look. For now, they're just doing a bit of a standoff. Are they gonna do it? They're taking their sweet time.
Yes, like every single troop has to stop moving before they can...
Oh, yeah. So now they're being shot at. They lost a golden opportunity over there. There we go. Oh, they got one volley with exactly 0 kills. Exceptional. They already lost 5 troops. Yes, that was the lost opportunity there, unfortunately. But we got the gladiators making justice. Doing the Emperor's work with 10 losses and 80 kills. Not bad at all. We're going back to the eastern front. Oh, what's going on here? The Pikes have been retreated, and we got some Desert Legionnaires about to storm the front or the city. But they're gonna be greeted by a unit of Thurio spears.
Unfortunately, those Thurio spears just lost their advantage as well. Obviously, the main thing you want to do with them first is use up all their ranged spears before in close combat. But unless he's used his ammo already, I don't know. He probably has them.
They might have. Yeah, they might have used them already. The Desert Legionnaires are making quite a bit of headway. 5 kills and no losses. Swords units are generally better than spear units. Obviously, it depends on the quality of the unit too. But if, let's say, they're the same price, the sword unit should shoot through the spear unit. But Thurio spears are exceptional. They're almost like a missile unit. Yeah, and here we got some more armored legionnaires that are just not having a good time. But mind you, they do have a few more kills. 69 kills. Here we got another unit with 56 kills. Yeah, it's really hard to break through such a defense. That's a really good job done by the Athenian player. And to be fair, the Roman player didn't have much of a choice himself. He had to go through it. Oh, yeah, here we got the Masaesyli player being surrounded on 2 sides. Masaesyli, they're trying to fight. They got some kills. They might have got their money's worth. But yeah, they're not gonna last very much longer. Yep, they're already routing. They're gone. Macedon has put up a really good defense here. There's no way to go, and whichever way you go, if you were going to attack in here, the archers were going to get your backs. If you're going to attack the other way around, there would have been some archers there to get this rear. So it's a tough city to enter with such good defenders. But let's have a look if we have a bit more luck over on the west. We have some retreating Desert Legionnaires who have done pretty well with 122 kills. Do we still have the gladiators, or they're gone? Yeah, the gladiators have left the field as well. Some legionary cohort taking on some mercenary Samnite warriors. Mercenary Samnite warriors with 53 kills, doing pretty well.
So it looks like the Masaesyli player had was quite spread out and had a bit of troops on either side of the battle, which it's very hard to do because you're trying to focus on different points that are far away, so sometimes you lose track of what's going on the other side. Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
I believe the Masaesyli player's plan was to be a bit of a support player. So he would support this attacking force, and he would support that attacking force. Yes, I believe that was the attack plan at the time. Oh, what's going on? No, that's no good. The Roman player, unfortunately, has lost their leader. And you can see, because it now says General dead, so that's going to have a terrible impact on their morale. It's going to make good units, which wouldn't normally rout much quicker than they should. But we got some Praetorian Guards come in, and they are finally seem to break through, supported by some Gatuli tribesmen. But foreseeing this, we got the Tauric swordsmen getting ready to fire their pillars. Oh, they might have already done that. They have 18 kills. Yeah, 41 kills. Not bad, not bad. So this is one of the advantages the defenders have. Yeah, the Romans can't get to them soon enough, and the defenders can keep firing, put in their kills, use all their pillars, and then go in hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, here we got the mercenary Cretan archers getting a really good angle right into the rear of those Praetorians, side of those Praetorians. A really valuable unit. Look at that, they're just being picked. Ooh, that's no good. They're first being picked by the picked hoplites, then they're being picked by the archers. Not their best day. What's been happening here? Oh yeah, Pikemen came to rescue the situation and reclaim the breach. And for now, the Masaesyli player is just waiting patiently, and Rome has pulled out their Hastades. Let's go back on the west front. Now this is... Oh, what's going on here? We've almost missed it. We got a unit of Numidian noble cavalry come in, and they have routed... They've almost routed a full unit of mercenary Cretan archers. They're going to get them. Now, if you can get that in a game, just go for it. Archers are very valuable. And one of the rules many games have, it's 1-4, which means 1 artillery piece, 2 pikes, and 4 missile units, no more. And if you get their archers nice and early, during the end of the battle, you'd have a really good advantage. So yeah, there was an amazing play by Masaesyli over there.
Yeah, and the archer unit had 0 kills, so yeah, that's very impressive.
And look at them, they got the rear of those Samnite warriors. That's fantastic. And now the unit is being attacked in the rear, which causes them to not be as effective in battle. They literally lose about 50% of their stats. So let's say if their melee attack is 36, it gets divided by 2. So that's why you always want to make sure you get the rear, even with a couple of units. That's all it takes to get them to lose that bonus. I've just learned that from different videos.
plus it drops the morale as well with the attacked and rear effect, so they break quicker too.
Fortunately for us, Epirus is not paying attention over here, and they're not engaging me, and I get the chance to use my pillars. But you see, they take their sweet time. They need to be just in the right position. They need to feel good about throwing these pillars, you know, they need to take their time. Yeah, they need to look them into the eyes before they kill them. There we go, they're getting some serious kills over there. And they're down to 42 troops. And we've breached on the right flank of the west flank. No. We breached on the right flank of the west side. And we got some nice elephants coming into play. Welcome. Here we got two generals that are pulling back. Alright, so it seems that we are breaking through. Royal Pelstas being routed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The Greek player was patient. The Athenian player. Athens. Athens was patient and just waited for us to bring in the Praetorian Guards. So they got, you know, some quality troops to kill. Oh, look at that. Look at that. No, that's no good. All those kills are Praetorian Guards. I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. Literally, one of those ballistas can turn the tables.
The player, it looks like he's manually controlling the ballista too, which means he can fire much faster and more accurately.
Defensive positions.
Tauric Swordsmen taking on a unit of Praetorian Guards who are already quite depleted. They're winded while the Tauric Swordsmen are active. The Praetorian Guards should still win this. Should still win this, but they're currently not. Oh no, they are. They are. They're now down to 79, and they're down to 54. So they lost 1 troop since I started 2 troops since I started looking, and these guys have lost 10. Yep. So the Praetorians will end up winning it, and we broke through. We broke through. The walls are ours. Look at that. Now they're firing. They're firing on the wall, which is pretty insane. 102 kills. That's no good. Yeah, and the Masaesyli has moved on quick, and they're putting fear into the Greek allied states, who are putting up a final defense in the center of the city. The balance of power, oh, dare I say, it's slightly in the defenders' favor. Have we broke on the east front? No, no, they are holding. We got Greece, and oh gosh, we got Macedon. We got Macedon and Athens holding the line. Got some armored legionnaires that are in, and Praetorian Guards working together, trying to break through. Man, this has been a struggle, and we got the Thule tribesmen with 62 kills. Another one with 42 kills. Yeah, it's been really, really tough.
You can see those legionnaires just before then try and push through a little wee gap, but the Athenian player was very good with that. Direct swordsman unit to plug that gap.
Oh, here we got some Praetorian Guards on the walls, and they get to use their pillars, which is gonna, you know, get them probably 20 kills or so. Every kill is important. Every kill can matter at the end of the battle. Can make the difference. What's going on? We got a unit of noble cavalry pushing through. Yep, they're pushing through. Is that a gap? Maybe. Oh, I guess you can't. It's not okay to push through with units, but pushing through with cavalry should be fine, especially if the gap is very minimal.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a grey area. Some people think it's okay, some people don't. Yeah.
And they've gone straight for this archer unit. That's excellent play by them. Yeah, so this line is crumbling now. And they got another unit here that they're gonna get to kill quite nice and early, which probably has plenty of ammo left. Ooh, that's a loss. That's a loss. You don't want to lose archers, that's for sure. You want to keep them nice and safe and use them towards the end of the battle. Yep, they've sounded a general retreat towards the center. Everyone is pulling back. We have won the walls! The first half of this battle is almost completed. Got some Turio spears. All they're doing now is just delaying the Roman expansionist from reaching the center too early. Oh, look at that. The medium cavalry is doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. This is... I know this is Total War Multiverse. And whether we're living in a multiverse or not, we're gonna find out one day. But we're pretending that we are. And we give the Greeks a chance to redeem history. Whereas in our timeline, they have lost. What would they do in this timeline? Let's find out. So we know that the Macedonian wars, which is basically Rome fighting Greece in general, started in 214 BC. All the Romans did were giving support. They were giving support from one Greek state to another in fighting each other. The Greeks couldn't put their differences aside, and the Romans were happy to just weaken them over time. And that culminated with a severe battle that the Greece states have lost at Pydna in 168 BC. That pretty much sealed Rome's domination over the Greek world. 20 years later, there was a final, final resurface of Macedon trying to put up another fight, but by then Rome was just too powerful, and that was the end of it. That's when Rome changed their rules, basically, because turning over from an ally of Rome after winning the wars, they no longer accept them then as an ally and just made them. They weren't even client states anymore. They have been fully dissolved. Yeah, so that's what happens when you can't put your differences aside soon enough. You get to lose your states and your identity to Rome. Oh, here we got some elephants coming in. And they're gonna do some serious damage over here. They are fresh, and they're getting right into this rear of the royal pelsters, who are already very tired. Ooh, they don't stand a chance. Really, really good spotting by Masaesyli over there. Now Macedon is trying to pull back quickly, but they're not gonna be able to pull back in time. We got some archers coming to greet the elephants. I'm assuming with some fire, as you should, to make them rout quicker. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, and now they're out of control. Sorry, you don't get them to rout. You don't get them to rout quicker, but you get them out of control, which means the player can't control them anymore, and they're just gonna go whichever way they're gonna go. They might kill your own troops, or they might kill their own troops. But yeah, they managed to almost rout this unit of royal pelsters. They're coming back. Yeah, that's what happens. They're coming back uncontrollably. You can see they're out of control. They're probably gonna rout them fully now. Yeah, that's a pretty bad loss by Macedon over there. And we're getting a foothold. We're getting a really, really good high shooting view from here. We still got some ammo. The archers are doing pretty well. Yeah, the elephants, they still got 7 elephants, 6 elephants. They got 123 kills. Oh, they stopped a bit too soon. They could have gone into these archers too. Yeah, I guess if you were to control them, then you would have done that. But when you can't control them, you can't control them. So we're trying to relax our troops a little bit for the final half of this battle. Now this battle is gonna have a nail-biting finish. You're definitely gonna want to watch it. We got some royal pelsters just facing the incoming Romans, who just seem to not stop. Let's get a cinematic view. Look at the destruction in the background. If this was your home, you'd be pretty pissed. So we're just gathering our troops, doing a bit of a standoff, trying to put the fear into our enemies' hearts. Praetorians, legionary cohorts, Evocati cohorts, Roman giant ballista here to fight hand to hand. They're not gonna wait back. They are Romans. Evocati cohorts, a full unit. And then the Evocati cohort with some serious skills. Yep, so that's pretty much all we got left. Not a lot. Not a lot. Here we got our allied Rome coming around to trying to break through those. What are they? Hoplites, and Tauric swordsmen. Now those units should be pretty easy to kill if you got Praetorian guards against them. Some armor legionary cohorts getting in line to shoot their pillars. Yeah, so now the Romans get the chance to shoot their pillars and do some damage before they go into hand-to-hand combat. So yeah, they're trying to defend in one line there. Oh, no, they're pulling back. They're pulling back. Oh, that's a good line to defend. One here, one here. So what they're doing right now, the defenders are probably playing for time. Oh no. They've noticed this cavalry right there, which could cause some mayhem if they get the chance. So a unit of Royal Pelsters are going to fill in that gap right over there. Oh, no, they're all pulling back. They're all pulling back, a bit disorganized. And Rome might have a chance to get some kills. Yep, they got the rear of those units as they were pulling back. Ooh, and there's going to be a cav charge. Let's see, any kills? We got 2 kills so far, 3. 1 loss, 4 kills. Not bad, not bad. A bit of a charge.
There was unfortunately timed retreat there by the defenders. They basically turned their backs onto the Praetorians and cavalry at the same time.
And this line of defense has crumbled quicker than we thought it would. Now this unit of Taurus spears are going to rout very, very soon. And we're going to have another line. One here, one here. See what's happening on this side. Nothing. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. And there's nothing wrong with waiting. You got to wait for the opportune moment to strike. Pardon me. So there's going to be quite a few battle fronts towards the center of the city. We have another line just being made there. Another charge by Masaesyli. And that's gone right through their units. And where are they going for? They might be going straight for the archers. Now those seven cavs, let's see, are they going to get to do some kills? They got 190 now. Wow, 10 kills just like that. And
He's definitely got his value out of those cavalry, that's for sure.
205 kills, that's exceptional. Just keep them in, let them fight. We got some archers. Keep firing hell onto them. Yeah, this is a pretty bad spot to be in. Especially if the attackers have ammo, but they're returning some fire. Yeah, so that's a pretty even battle right there. And this cav unit is probably going to rout very soon. Yeah, with that one charge, they managed to get 21 kills, and there would have been just archers. Not bad at all. Nothing's happening on this side. Nothing's happening on this side. But here, we have charged in some Praetorians against some Royal Pelsters. They are about the same value, but the Praetorians are doing better in this conflict. Oh yeah, because they're being supported. So wow, you saw that. That would have been like almost 10 kills right there. Quality kills. So the Royal Pelsters are pulling back. They're already exhausted. Got another unit of Royal Pelsters right here with only 6 kills. It's proving to be quite tough to hold the line. Those Praetorian guards are Masaesyli is getting in line as well. Yeah, and all the forces are converging onto this point. We had Masaesyli and Rome come through that way, and another Masaesyli and another Rome unit come through this way. Army. There's a breach. Whenever you get a breach, take full advantage of it. Yeah, we are overrunning this line. And there's 25 minutes to go. Toro Spears have come in, trying to hold back those Desert Legionnaires. We got another unit of Royal Pelsters just trying to hold the line. They're right behind those Toro Spears in case they get, in case we're about to flank. But no, they're gonna pull them back. We're trying to form a bit of a line there, maybe.
I haven't seen the defending Pikemen for a while. Hopefully they've kept enough reserves to hold the attackers at choke points and play them out for time.
Those Pikemen can be a game-turning unit to have, especially towards the end of the game when there's nothing to really kill them with, unless you have number superiority where you can attack them from two different sides, or missile units. Yeah, but this line has been overrun. It's been overrun. Those Toro Spears have routed. We are certainly making some headway. Royal Pelstars got caught out as well with only 33 kills. They're not getting their money's worth, unfortunately. But that's what happens when you get surrounded from both sides. When you get surrounded from all sides, really, you get to rout a bit too soon and you don't get enough kills. That would have been a pretty bad loss by the defenders over there. And we got two more units of Thorax, one unit of Thorax Swordsmen, and one unit of Royal Pelsters trying to hold another line over there. Anything else happening here? No, nothing else. But it's good to keep the pressure. Attack from as many sides as you possibly can. Spread the defenders out. And where you have a gap, take full advantage of it. So the defenders seem to have created quite the defense now. And this is the center of Athens. That's where we're trying to get to. The balance of power is in the attacker's favors.
There's the Pikemen. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful sight? I always think of that scene from Lord of the Rings, Two Towers of Helm's Deep, with the Urukai and the Pikemen. They have all the spears out.
Imagine being one of the soldiers and knowing that things are not going too well for yourself. And you can see the Romans are making headway. You know, you wouldn't. I don't know. Would you lose your morale, or would you stand your ground, put up a fight, and save your homeland?
Make some Roman kebabs.
We got the archers, which are probably out of ammo now.
Yeah, you can see they've got their daggers out. There's another quick tip if you're trying to figure out whether the enemy archers have ammo or not. If they've got their daggers out like that, that means they're out of ammo, which means they are no longer a priority target for you, like for your own archers to fire on. But even out of ammo archers can still be useful for a player. They're great to flank enemy troops, or at least they get that sort of flanking bonus to drop the morale of other troops, even if they can't get kills themselves.
They were using fire ammo. That's not good. That's not good because it's not going to do any damage, or very little damage. All it does is decreases the morale. But when you have a fairly full unit, it's not going to do much. You're just wasting ammo. We've got another unit here of Thorax Swordsmen routing because they're being attacked in the rear. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't rout with such big numbers. Yep, so they're fully gone. That's good for us. But we've been managing to go line after line through. We've been managing to go through lines, but now we have a serious challenge. We got 4 units of pikes, 2 Macedonian units, and 2 Athens units holding this line. And we still got a unit of Royal Pelstas, very, very valuable unit, in front of them.
As the defenders, they've got a very strong line up there on that side. So what the attackers would want to do in this situation is break through on the other side and basically split those pikemen forces in half, because at the moment it's going to be very difficult for the Romans on the north side there to break through that line.
We got some action happening on other fronts of the battle. Desert Legionnaires taking on some Royal Pelstas. Peltists. We got 2 units of Royal Peltists here. They are facing 2 units of Masaesyli. We got a Numidian Noble Infantry and we got a Desert Legionnaire. Pretty even, but we got the Athenian General taking advantage of that gap, and now they're gonna cause some mayhem. Because if they turn them around,
some nice hammer and anvils.
Ooh, what's he up to?
He might be going for the. Oh no, there we go. He's turning around.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Let's see. He's got 76 kills. Let's see how many more he's gonna get now. If he's even gonna yeah, he's charging. He's charging.
Masaesyli turns around to face it, which is a good idea.
But they're about to lose their general. Their general has been caught. That's very unfortunate. Oh, the charge has happened. No kills. They're still at 76, 77, 78. They haven't lost a unit yet. And unfortunately, Masaesyli has lost their general, so that's a heavy blow for the attackers. Whatever you do, don't lose your general. Don't lose your general. You'll be in a lot of trouble trying to win the battle without a general. Especially if the battle is quite even, as it is in this case. We still got a Desert Legionnaire unit here trying to find a good spot to shelter themselves from rear charges and side attacks, but they're not having the best time.
With the Roman alliance not being able to break through this side, I really struggle to see how they can push through those pikemen there. They really need to win this side somehow.
Oh, look at the charge. They got a good probably 7-8 kills right there. The Desert Legionnaires are routing. And not long ago there was a full unit. Just not enough units here to prevent this from happening. So you probably need 3 units on each front so you're comfortable, so you don't get the risk to be surrounded and being charged in the rear. Have those Royal Pelstas been neutralized or have they routed? Have they been neutralized or have they retreated?
They look pretty dead to me.
I think they're gone. That's unfortunate. But we still got some pikes which are dropping. There's some ammo left in those units. Those archer units are doing some kills. Yep. And every kill count. Here we got a Torix pikeman with only 70 pikemens left. They already got 84 kills. Our Roman ally, Zared, is pushing through. He's really trying to make a gap in here. He's seen where the weakness was. But yeah, he's losing quality, very expensive units here. The Royal Guard, the Praetorian Guard, is not a unit you want to push into pikes. While it might disturb the pikes a little bit, once they get reformed, you don't stand much of a chance. The enemy's archers are firing at this Praetorian unit who was in the pseudo formation. No longer. And they're about to go through. Oh, no, they're still being shot at. Now, why did I take them out of the pseudo? I don't know. Still got some reserves here. 63 units of Torx Pikemen left.
Oh, your general just routed the Athenian general.
Oh, wow. Oh, how did I miss that? Yeah, the Athenians have lost their general. So right now there's only 2 generals left for the defenders. We got the Epirus general still there. And the Macedonian general still there. And it seems they are causing some attackers units to rout. Yeah, Masaesyli has lost another Desert Legionnaire there, who might have got their money's worth, 105 kills. We got a unit of Legionary cohort that are getting routed. They've definitely got their money's worth with 150 kills. But they're being surrounded and being routed with half a unit left. That's just not good. This could have been avoided, but yeah, you try not to get surrounded. The general, we still got my general here still alive. Legatus with 35 kills. Just wandering around, just galloping along. Trying to find some easy targets. Royal Pelsters, not the easiest of targets, but let's see, where am I going? Oh, yeah, they're being shot at. Not good.
Yeah, you got to be very careful with the general. He's quite squishy. He's very good sustained combat.
But now they managed to go through that archer unit. Oh, we got another archer unit here that they managed to kill. That we're still having some ammo. How much we don't know, but that's a really good charge there. There's not that many left. There's not that many left of the general unit. Let's see. I think it went in with about 20. It's only about half left. But we got some archers. Probably an archer unit, a full archer unit, is almost as valuable as a general. So it's debatable, but yeah, it's good to do some damage there in their archers. And now there's very little to prevent us from going around. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any more defending lines here. And there's still... Wow, we still got a whole unit of Desert Legionnaire here. 2 units of Desert Legionnaires that are coming in. This line is still holding. So you can see how valuable pikes are. This line is still holding. We got a Torx Pikesman with 42 units left. 42 troops left. They already got 188 kills. That's insane. Another unit of Pikemen with 23 kills. One with only 10. And one with 66. Yeah, so this line still holds. But if this line breaks, they will have a really tough time defending. If this line breaks, the attackers will be able to get the rear of those pikes. And if those pikes are routed, the battle's over.
There's only 11 minutes left in the replay. It's really up to the attackers to go as quickly as they can. Yeah, they've still got a lot of work to do in such short time.
The defenders still got some units left here. They got a unit of Royal Pelsters, about half of them, 66, with 95 kills, not bad. They've been put into shield wall. And the Torx Pikeman unit has been pulled back. And the line is not as good as it was. It seems to be a bit of a gap over here. Let's see, are we going to take advantage of that or not? Oh, another unit of pikes are being pulled. No, they're being reformed. 10 minutes to go. Time sure is running out. Was this all worth it? They will ask in the end. Soldiers leaving the battlefield defeated. All hope is lost. Will the Greeks pull this off?
They just remembered they left the oven on at home. That's why they have to go back.
Oh yeah, and they live in a nearby village.
Yep.
They'll come back. But yeah, well and truly we have overrun the city.
Move out! Double time!
And this is the final defense to go through. Now how cool would it have been if this was the center of the city? How easy would this be to defend?
Very easy. Imagine putting a unit of pikes at the top of those stairs, I should say, and no one would capture that. Unless you had archers, of course. But
Beautiful city. Beautiful city, Athens. Where democracy was born. Plato had a thing or two to say about it. I'm just spitting names here. Spitting fire.
spitting facts.
Spitting facts. Epirus are trying to form a bit of a defensive line here. They are quite depleted though. And it might give my general a chance to increase their kill count. Their body count, as they say these days. I think that's what they mean.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Some Thorax pikemen doing some pike stacking over here. But that doesn't count anymore if you no longer have archers. Does it? I think that's why you have this rule, no pike stacking. But if you have no archers that can kill your pikes, then I guess it doesn't count as pike staking, does it?
I mean, for me personally, in general, I think it shouldn't be done at all, regardless of what archers are left, because you still have missile capability on infantry pillars if there's still left. But yeah, it's just even in melee, it makes it harder as well.
That's a good point. Yes, that's a good point. So no pike staking, guys. Don't do that at all. Stacking. Yep. Don't stake them.
Quickly now! Forward!
Oh, we managed to find a breach. They're scrambling to hold the line. They're being fired at. Oh, no, we're being fired at. Nah, but now we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Vendors are trying. Yeah, our unit of Royal Pelsters are coming back to greet us. Just in time.
Understood!
So got 12 cav units over there.
Understood!
Yep, nothing's happening here. We had a lot happening from about there and there all the way through, just breaking line after line. And now it's all been quiet for the last 10 minutes.
Basically waiting to see what happens on the other side, because there's no point charging those pikemen head on now that you're out of ammo, so you just gotta see what happens here.
We got a unit of Evocati cohort making contact with a unit of Royal Pelsters. Oh, the Evocati cohort are exhausted. That's no good. That once again probably weakens them by about half in their effectiveness. So you don't want to be charging exhausted units into a fresh unit, because they'll have a field day with you. Oh, mind you, they are killing some Royal Pelsters. Oh, and we got a good charge in the rear there. Which that's their general over there. They're already down to 30 units. 29. This line's gonna crumble pretty soon. And we're gonna have a chance to get the rear of those pikes. Let's find out. Stay tuned. Yeah, but for now
Subscribe now for only $20 a month, so you can see the end of this battle.
for now they're still holding the line. Epirus, which was a dominating force in its own right. They were a force before the Romans have started to leave Rome. They had a few wars in Italy, matter of fact. But they were in decline They were in decline. And yep, them, Athens, Macedon, they've all been overrun.
Charge!
You see the panic now that the lines are breaking. They've got to try and figure out how they're going to set themselves up to not get flanked.
All the lines are pulling back. My general still having a good day. 170 kills for Legatus. That's
That's impressive.
that's very impressive. Yeah, but with 3 troops left, I should probably pull him out now. Last thing I want is my general to die, and then all our generals are gone. I believe. Yeah, the Epirus is fully routed right now. There's nothing left. I believe their general is dead too. Yeah. I wonder, would the general of an allied faction being killed have an impact on the other factions?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Ooh, so this is the nail-biting finish I was talking about, guys. You gotta stick around and watch this. This is incredible. Yeah, and I've lost my general over here, I believe. Yeah, the pikes are down, and yeah, they're routing. They're gone. last unit left, and that's the general. Yeah, and now he's fully gone. Is he dead? Is he dead, or has he just routed? But it doesn't show that the general is dead. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Oh no, he's dead. So what's going on now? We're trying to find the rear or a side of those pikes. Otherwise, we just can't beat them. And the time is really ticking out. There, we got 3 minutes left.
Can the defenders hold on? Will the attackers prevail?
The Royal Palstas of the Macedon are putting up a really good fight, and their general is still alive. You can see there's two Macedonian units here. That's going to have a bonus for them. But yeah, it's reforming and forming and reforming going on, trying to rout our units. We got a Torx pikemen over there. And we got those rear of those pikemens. Kali cohorts getting in some kills. Any kill counts, eh? just going round and round in circles. Another unit of legionary cohorts are routing over here. Oh, yeah, no good. They're getting picked.
Balance of power has just slid quite a bit into the defenders' favour there.
We got another unit of the Vakari cohort routing, so that's not looking good for us at all. There's only no, they managed to. They managed to stay composed. Those royal giant ballistas are still in there fighting. It's really tough. It's really tough. 27 units of Evocati cohorts got their side of those Torx pikemen, but now they're being greeted by another unit of pikemen coming into their rear. Yeah, and we managed to get them out of there just in time. Yeah, the Macedonian general is routing. Yeah, and he's gone. He is gone. The balance of power has turned yet? No, the defenders still seem to have this.
There's no general that's tough for Macedon.
They must have lost the pike unit because it's not there anymore. So now we have, this is where it gets really interesting. There's 3 units of pikes left and 4 attacking units. So in theory, we should be able to get some rear charges. So we're just going around trying to get them. Some reforming going on over here. The balance of power is still not for the attackers. Yep, but we got a unit routing here. Wavering for Athens. And we got a good rear charge against those pikemen of Athens. Still 73 left. 51. And 52 pikemen from Macedon, Torx pikemen. Yep, but they're still routing. They're still wavering, excuse me. Yeah, that was a really good fake attack over there. Yeah, we're winning this. The balance of power is turning into the attacker's favors, and we've got this. We have got it. There must have been like 30 seconds left. We were really panicking. We thought we lost it, but we've got it. What do you guys think of this battle?
Well played, well played. I was actually thinking there that the defenders might have stuck that one out long enough. It was a good job from both sides. Those manoeuvrings at the end were very precise by defenders and attackers alike. Great battle.
Let's have a look at the stats. So we have myself, Petey. Well, it's a team effort. That's all that matters. It's a team effort. So I got more kills, but I haven't had to put up with as tight of a defense as Yashar put up for Zared. So, you know, he obviously lost a lot more troops trying to get in than I had. I had more opportunities to have hand-to-hand combat after I used my pillars. So, yeah, it was a team effort. In the end, I think it was down to like the last 80 odd soldiers. You know, out of thousands of soldiers that were on the battlefield, there must have been 12,000 soldiers or more on this battlefield. But yeah, the general has done incredibly well. Our legatus 112 kills. The ballistas really good too, 175. Archers have done great. Evocati cohort have done great. The gladiators, for a cheap unit that they have done incredible. They could have easily been picked by archers though. Legionary cohort has done really good too, and Praetorians, pretty decent. Big Untomek has gotten some decent kills with their cav. That's what killed a lot of their archers, and that's what probably saved us. Their Gatuli tribesmen have done not so good, but I don't know how much they were. So if they're a really cheap unit, that means they've done really good. His general has suffered and not got too much out of it. The Desert Legionnaires have done great all around. Some of them have got surrounded and got killed quite soon. Zared, the other Roman player, unfortunately for him, has lost his general really nice and early. Nice for the defenders, not nice for him. His Roman Giant Ballista has done pretty good with 89 kills. The Balearic Slingers probably got caught off. They have 0 kills. Their archers have done okay. But yeah, here we got the Hastades that have really suffered in that first wave.
Yeah, they were the poor guys that were charging into that U-shaped defense in the beginning, weren't they?
Yeah, they didn't stand much of a chance. Then you have the Armored Legionnaires who've sort of followed not long after. They've done a little bit better, at least a couple of units did. And then we got the Praetorian Guard who has done really well all around. Some with over 250 kills for this one. And then for the defenders we got AlexBek, who has done really well with his archers, except for one unit here who doesn't have enough kills. Royal Pelstas, pretty good all around. The Pikes, unfortunately, the Hoplites, they've probably done pretty good for their cost. Thorax Swordsmen, they've done okay, and one unit of Taurus Spears has done really good. Umpa, once again, the Royal Pelstas with 187 kills, that's exceptional. It's already been graded 3 times. Their archer units have done pretty average. Their Illyrian levies have done pretty average. The mercenary Samnite warriors have done pretty good, but they've been caught off quite a few times. We got a unit of Pikemen here that's done okay. Royal Pelstas have suffered. Yes, those are the ones that got caught off into that second half. We got a unit with 170 kills. Yes, that's really good. And Turio Spears they might have not got to use their ammo effectively enough. And we have Yashar for Athens with 110 kills for their cav unit. That's not bad at all. Their archers have suffered. There's probably a lot of them got killed by Beguntomek's cav. Mercenary Thracian warriors, only 21 kills. They're a really good unit, but I think they got picked off by us nice and early. Their picked hoplites hold the line, and if they would have held for another minute, the battle might have been lost. You know, it literally came down to the minutes, so it was tough. The Pikemens have done really good, with over 130 kills for both. Their Thorax Swordsmen have done quite good as well, all around. And Thorax Hoplites, not bad at all. And their Torio Spears have done good. So yeah, all in all, a very balanced battle. It's been tough, but we pulled it off. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to comment this with you. And I'm going to let Kai say a few words. Or disparage fella?
Yeah, that was. I hadn't seen this battle before, so it was an exciting battle to watch. It obviously came down to the last minute, and just one little decision from either side could have changed it. If one unit held for a minute longer, it could have been a defender's victory. But yeah, I think well played by both sides. Definitely credit to the defenders. It's quite a large section at the end to hold. It's not a nice choke point like you get in other cities. So they really had to spread their troops out. And yeah, good job by the attackers, especially the cavalry, doing really good at harassing those archers early on in the battle, which definitely reduced the defenders' ability to defend. It was an exciting battle to watch. Hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to uploading more of them for you guys.
And in this multiverse, fortunately, the Greek world loses again. Rome continues to expand. And that's it. That's it, folks. All have a good day, and we'll see you next time.